law review articles that are there?
Yes, I did.
Can you explain to me why the law review articles support your position?
Which law review?
The second one, the Harvard law review article?
Your Honor, this is actually a different view. They're calling for the A and B. They want the warrant to be read very specifically, and everything has to be in black and white. However, as these many cases have shown, warrants are the guidelines, but the specific item C's are what determines its constitutionality or not, and what circumstances determine their constitutionality. Therefore, this article is claiming that it's a very simple black and white way of looking for evidence, but that is simply not the case in the actual world of law.
Okay. And the second question, I actually have three questions, so we're going one more after this. The Johnny case. Do you know which case I'm referring to?
Yes, Your Honor.
That case seems to indicate that the evidence in this case should not be allowed. Can you distinguish that case and tell me how it supports your position?
Your Honor, that case was related to a seizure of evidence of a co-defendant. In this case, there is no co-defendant. The evidence seized was based on a warrant taken out on Jordan Bratton's computer.
But doesn't that case say that a warrant should have to go step by step and not all, you don't have one warrant that covers everything, but you have to take a little bit of evidence and go back and get another warrant, et cetera, et cetera?
However, Your Honor, in this case it also says that computers are just like file cabinets, but in this case it says that computers are like file cabinets. However, in the case of U.S. versus Giberson, it says that a computer is vast, it contains vast amounts of information, and the police cannot, under the plain view doctrine, if its criminal nature is immediately apparent, they can seize it right then and there. Because
which case is controlling on this court? Which of these cases do I have to follow?
Oh, okay, yeah, I was actually going to ask you that. When two cases like directly contradict each other, like, and they ask me that, how do I answer? Because
okay, so there's
like directly
right,
contradict.
so there's layers, right? So we're a California court, so any California courts and the Supreme Court I have to follow.
Oh.
Other state courts and federal courts I don't have to follow. So that was going to be my last question anyway. So good job. You respond very well. But try to use that because there's going to be some cases that hurt you that are, it's either a controlling case or a persuasive case. Persuasive just means I can listen to it, but I don't have to follow it. Controlling is that it's a court that's above me that I have to follow. So appeals court in California, the Supreme Court in California, or the United States Supreme Court. Those are all the courts I have to follow. So what you want to do is find cases from those courts that help you. And the courts that, the other federal courts, like the Ninth Circuit, the other circuits, they're only persuasive. They're just, those courts are the same weight as a law review article. I can read them, I can listen to their arguments, but I can do whatever I want. I don't have to follow what their rules say. For the California courts, I have to follow those rules. So that's the only thing that's missing from your argument, is that you have to tell me what the rules are, and what I have to follow and what I don't.
Okay, could I also make the argument that if it was a later case, it trumps
Yes.
previous one?
Yeah. Well,
that was like an issue last week. There was like the case that like set the precedent for all the other ones, but it was like 60 years old, and there was something that like contradicted it 60 years later.
yes, in that situation you can. But a Supreme Court case that's 60 years old is still, and then let's say it's a Supreme Court case, an appellate case from last year, and a Supreme Court case from 60 years ago, the Supreme Court's case still wins. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
court case, even though it's old, it will beat out any lower court case, even new one. So the dates matter, but the hierarchy matters more.
Okay, so hierarchy trumps dates. The dates I supposed to use?
Yes. But so just when you're in your argument, try and rely on that a little bit, and use that a lot too. If there's any cases that hurt you, and they're federal cases, or they're not California Appeals, California Supreme Court, say those cases, they're not binding, they're not controlling, and the cases that are controlling help support your position. Make sense? Okay. Good job, though. Nicely done. And everyone knows, I see you all dressed up. Everyone knows you should dress up right on Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I mean, you can just wear a dress shirt if you have a dress shirt or something.
Yeah, like I said, this is just a suit that I happen to have. You guys don't all have to wear this.
And can you do this as the actual trial? Not your puppets, but your recording? Yeah. That'd be great, because I'd like to see, because I don't know if Sarah told you, I have a work thing during the day in LA, so I'm going to come right after, but I may be a little bit late. Oh yeah, if you have that, that'd be great.
I'm talking to you, Sarah.
Yes.
You don't have to wear formal clothing for the afternoon.
No.
No.
But don't wear shorts. No shorts. Okay.
Well, what if you're a witness and you happen to be a person?
No shorts. I don't care if you're a surfer who invented shorts. You're still not wearing clothes.
A teacher or a coach has to be wearing those on the same way.
Don't move your head.
That's right.
I don't know exactly you. Because genetics might not be able to come Thursday, so I'm like,
Well, I'll call on you tomorrow. Because I'll be there. I just might be there a little late. I think there's a really good chance I'll be there on time. But you never know with LA traffic.
Yeah, I'll call you.
Well, I'll call her and sort of explain to you. Otherwise, I can get some of my firm to meet you guys.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yep. You guys want to do, Sarah, do you want to do rides?
Oh, yes, but like people have already left. So, Tung, myself, and Katie are providing rides. You can take 5 people, right? 5? Yes?
No.
We can all take 5 for a total of 15 people, like including ourselves. So that's a lot of people. Automatically prosecution. Do you guys need? Actually, no. I'd actually like you guys to carpool. So prosecution is already 7 people. Does any defense want to come?
I want to come.
Oh, I think you guys should definitely go. Even if it's going to make such
Yeah, I highly recommend it, but it's not mandatory because I know some of you have like sports and stuff like that.
Are we able to leave early because my mom has to be there from 9 to 4. So after 4, she's not.
Yeah, you guys can leave early. It's just I don't know. Do you know your way around the courtroom? The reason I wanted us to leave together is because like I didn't want any one person getting lost or one car getting lost.
It's not that big though. Once you get in, you can get out. It's not bad.